Do you see why I like games made from the 90s? I mean, really? I mean, I'm not kidding when I say there were some really good and interesting games from the 90s. There's a reason why not many games today interest me. Because not many games today do shit like this. This is the kind of stuff I grew up on, so it's like, you know, this shit's fucking amazing to me. Now, in this level, you have to basically get out before the timer expires or pick up things to extend your time. And you have a new gun, which, like I said, all that ammo you pick up in the last level, totally useless now. Because this is the only weapon you have this entire level, is just shooting this weird electric beam thing that kind of takes away dirt, and then the dirt falls and it makes new platforms. And so that's basically, yeah. So you get the time here to extend your time. And I think once that goes down to 0, you pretty much instantaneously die. So, yeah, and you have to block the fire vents by shooting the dirt. Again, really neat music. The music in this series is very, very, it's very linked to it. It's like, it's Earthworm Jim music, you know? It's like if you hear it and you played this game, it's very distinct. That's what I'm looking for. It's very distinct music. All of Tommy Tallarico's music, though, was really distinctive, but Earthworm Jim, you can tell he really put the most time and effort into making distinctive, making it, you know, again, Earthworm Jim music. And I highly recommend you all look up the music for it, you know. I'm not sure if they have, like, CDs for purchase or whatever of it, but it's really good. I'm actually going to shut up here for a minute just so you can hear this. So see what I'm doing here is I'm having to shoot the dirt to build up a higher foothold so I can get to more dirt and then I can get out of the area. But I'm not up there yet. I need to get rid of that a little bit. There we go. Now I keep on forgetting what those icons are. It's Jim, a Earth, and then something else. But if you get all of them, I think you either get a continue or you get a password to the level. I think it's one of those two. Something that was real distinct about the Earthworm Jim games also is that many of the levels were very different in the way that they played. In Earthworm Jim 1, this was no exception, that there was a different game mechanic on many of the levels. Like, there was, of course, you know, quite a few levels where it was just platforming, run and gun, but a lot of the levels were also very different than that, too. And so that was also something that was distinctive of it, too, is that every level kind of tried to throw something new in there if possible. There's a level in Earthworm Jim 1 where you bungee jumped, another level where you had to protect the dog because, like, if you didn't protect it, it'd come back and bite you in the ass. Another level where you basically got in, like, these little, like, bathysphere things and had to go along the water without, like, touching any of the edges. Another level where you just did your little headcopter, like, the whole way down. So it was basically kind of like a shoot 'em up without bullets. Like, it was kind of just, like, avoid the walls while you're flying past them type thing. What are the other ones in there that were really unique? I know I'm forgetting some and I can't remember them. This is a full life thing here, by the way. If you don't have full life, it gives you it. So now I need to actually shoot. I need to actually go back down here and get rid of some of this dirt. Because we need to go over that way. This game also liked to parody popular culture some. It didn't do it as blatantly as, say, like, the Gex series or something like that, but it definitely liked to parody it. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm actually... yeah, he brought babies out of the hole. I don't even know. You're sealing up the ant holes here. That's why you have to shoot these and stuff like that. Damn it. Let me up there, motherfuckers. And I'm wiggling the gun like that because it's kind of like you can only shoot in 8 directions, but when you move in a direction, it actually, from what I can understand, picks up in that direction. You know what I mean? There we go. And that sandwich up there gives you, I think either full health or 200 health. I'm not sure which. Oops, forgot to use the parachute. See, that's what the parachute's good for. Fucking whipped his ass. Now here's multiple ant holes. I'm just starting over here because if you kind of seal up this one, then it doesn't really matter. Because then you can just kind of like progress that way, you know? And again, I have no fucking idea why he gets a baby out. He actually throws the baby at you, and then the baby just GTFOs. There we go. So there's the earth right there, but we're not going to dick with that this run. I mean, for a Sega Genesis game, you know, this is a pretty inventive way to do a level, you know. This is pretty neat that the landscape can actually be destroyed, and then by destroying the landscape, you actually create a path for yourself, you know. I mean, that's something, and this isn't even like, they just did this entire game mechanic just for a single level in the game. This isn't even like a whole game based off this, you know. They just spent all their time programming that and everything else just for a single level in the game. You know, that's pretty amazing, to be honest. So now here's the boss, and this is actually a legit boss for once. I mean, it's a fucking crazy-ass maggot on a unicycle, but I mean, you actually have to fight it, you know, and then it shoots out little mini things, and then it eats you. And so that's not too pleasant when it eats you, I'd imagine. And then it splits into a bunch of mini maggots, and then you blow them away, and level's done. And it is time to launch your ass into orbit again. And here comes the cows.
Well done.
Well done. And then he smiles.